squad battle. 3 squads this match.
All right, so this is the first stream of the night. I decided I'm not just going to have us sitting here watching. Oh, no, I didn't do the big map. I meant to do... I didn't mean to do the big map. I thought it was set to small map. All right, so now I'm going to go into spectate mode. I meant for it to be a small match because there's only 2v2. So it's going to be a minute unless either of them are stream sniping, but there's still a 20-second delay. So if they hot dropped over here at Cemetery, then perhaps the other team dropped over at the Frontier. There we are, Maven looting up. Bullseye hovering over the train station. Maven just taking a few steps, getting to the bridge over train station. Heading on their way to Kingdom. Find out what's in that castle. Shots fired, but I think they're probably just messing around. Doesn't look like anybody's near enemies now. We got 2 Bravo team members here. Here, let's highlight Maven for a minute. Got that motorcycle rider outfit on. It's pretty cool. I'm going to do my best today to really keep my head steady. What happens is when there's a big match and people are just shooting each other, then I always like run over to where the action is, and by the time I get there, someplace else to run for the action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little more patient. If you see me turn my head in like a weird position, it's because depending on where my head is depends on where the camera goes. So I'm trying to position myself so that way I can get good angles. All right, Bullseye's collecting some loot. I'm going to buy something at this store. I'm curious to find out what. Now let's see, where's Alpha Team? Alpha Team is over here by Metro. Now, it was my intention to make Metro the entire map, however, I failed. And here we have a gliding chicken, onion ring, getting on top of the Metro tower. Oh, wow. I wonder how hard it is to get up here. Okay, I gotta do that one day. Onion ring, leaping off of Metro, sword in hand. Perhaps headed over to that care package. Definitely going to be within the vision of the Bravo team. Onion ring gets out of the air as soon as they run into Bullseye. Bullseye just down the street. Onion ring firing that FAL and getting some support from their teammate Ben. Ben with that long distance machine gun fire, not necessarily getting much damage out of it, but certainly distracting the opponent so their teammate can get into a safer position. Ben and Onion Ring have a coordinated attack. They're moving forward, but Bullseye gets a bullseye right in the chest of Onion Ring and takes him out. I didn't even realize he was low. Bullseye and Maven now collected together. Charlie team already revived. Onion Ring looking for vengeance and gets it in the way of a UMP. They start out with UMPs. Maven knocking out a lot of Onion Ring's health with that rocket launcher. Onion Ring comes up on the right flank of Bullseye, who manages to get the revive off within seconds, and then loses his own life. It is now up to Bullseye, who only has a 1-star UMP, and maybe whatever they can pick off their teammate. Follow the chicken. And just like that, we have a winner, Charlie team. My bad, guys. I meant to do Metro map. I didn't mean to make it the whole full-size map. Right, especially with 2-on-2. All right, good job, guys. My intention was to put it on Metropolitan map. I meant to do the small map, but you guys found each other relatively quick. All right. Yeah, let's all right, take care, bud. Okay, Jaden is joining. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. All right, guys. What's up, dude? Hey, guys, I want everybody to know I'm streaming this. Teacher Danny, how long? Well, it's not how long is it? It's how long. It's getting longer as we speak. Yeah, and I'm going to be in spectate mode. All right, let's see if we can wait for one more person to make this even teams. Hold on, 7. Yeah, I can't split it up into 3 teams. Oh, I'm not going to play, so I'm not counting myself as one of the players. It looks like 3v4 to me. 3. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, here, let's go. Let's go already. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Good, man. Good. All right. Let's see. Uh-huh. Your boundaries messed up? And you want it to be room scale? Do you know how to change it? Well, I know how to like reset your boundary. What you do is hit the Oculus button and then hit the time in the bottom left. And then that's your like quick settings menu. And there's like 6 large rectangles on the high, like 3 rectangles, then 3. And the second row, the last one is boundaries. Boundary. Oh, then I don't know. Yeah. What's up? Spinning? You probably have drift on your controller. No, you don't? Okay. All right, we're going to do... It looks like we're going to do... All right. Yeah, it looks like we're going to do 4v3 in Metro. Here we go. All right, so hopefully I did even teams. It looks like we are starting off in Metro.
This match.
Jeez, Bullseye did not waste any time taking me out. All right. Someone told me I was the white rabbit the other day. As soon as I'm down, everybody Or as soon as the game starts, everybody wants to kill me, kind of like just for, I don't know, just a little bit of, not necessarily bragging rights, but like just for the sake of like, haha, I want to be the one to get them. Which I appreciate, because I was worried that people were going to be annoyed by me jumping in the game once in a while. All right, looks like Charlie Team's got that one-player disadvantage, which they just evened out courtesy of Onion Ring. Now, if they get that Bravo Team member revived, they'll again have that advantage. However, Charlie Team is now fighting a 3-on-3 match. Onion Ring looking for more enemies, finding one in the shape of Maven. Maven dropping out of the sky, looking for some cover, is unable to get at Onion Ring. Onion Ring now 2-0 in fights, and neither of them have revived yet. It looks like Standalone is about to revive Bullseye. Standalone revived Bullseye over at the layered building. All right, we're back to 3-on-3. Maven on his way back to the Bravo team to go get revived and bring that advantage back up to 4-3. Jaden still looking for gear. Let's see where is the rest of it? Okay, now Onion Ring. Oh, because the care package dropped up here. So Onion Ring diving in on Bravo team. I don't think they see him yet. He's at a one-player disadvantage, and I think he's trying to use a surprise attack to make up for that. He gets on top of the building, trying to fight one Bravo team member at a time. Multiple Bravo team members leaping into the air. Onion Ring takes his turn, is unable to cause any damage, finds Nyx on the ground, lowers Nyx pretty bad, but Nyx escapes, as does Onion Ring, as Standalone gets some retaliatory combat in. Nyx finally going down by UMP's, by Onion Ring's AKM. That's going to the bloopers reel. No, just kidding. Maven firing rockets, threading the needle with the rocket launcher. Onion Ring's trying to sneak up on Bravo team members. Bullseye decides to get pretty aggressive and get the invading Bubba taken out. Bullseye goes after Onion Ring next, leaving only one player left on Charlie team, and that's Jaden. Jaden's already got the paddles ready. All the teammates revive. Looks like Jaden firing from a less elevated position. Charlie team and Bravo team both on the center tower. Looks like Standalone is not standing at all now that Bubba's taking him out. Bubba got gliding slowly through the air, starts taking some shots from Maven and Nyx. He's down to about 60 health, but finally manages to get out of their line of sight. Charlie team looking like they're making sure to get the next ring. Again, they really can't mess around. There's 3 of them and 4 of the other team. All right, so now here's Bullseye. Bullseye and Jaden getting in a one-on-one sniper fight. Bullseye hurts Jaden pretty bad, but both of them have to back up off the fight. Maven again with those rockets. Really wants to launch those grenades. Let's see. Bubba moving towards Standalone up on the high platform. Decides to duck under a little bit. Sneaking just past Standalone. Not realizing that he did go past Standalone. Standalone catching Bubba in the air and taking him out. I don't know if he heard the footsteps or it was just a lucky look. But either way, Bravo team has a strong advantage with 4 players walking and 2 players on the Charlie team. Charlie team revives their third. bringing each roster to full. Jaden firing with that FAL up at Standalone. Standalone's got a little bit of cover up there. Bubba and Jaden were basically out in the open. Standalone waiting to get a little bit heals before he shows his face. Not really trying to start a fight just yet. Bullseye getting taken out by Bubba. Mid-air, gets those paddles ready. You know what? I do not know if I said it that you can steal kills, and it looks like you can. You can steal revives. Nick steals the revive and takes out Bubba. I have a feeling Bubba might not have realized that it was... I mean, I didn't even realize that it was you could steal revives. So Nix is hanging out, hoping he can get revived, but Charlie team smartened up this time and decided to go ahead and revive elsewhere. We now have Bravo team. Bravo team is 2v1. Let's see, Charlie team manages to revive both their teammates. Now this is outside the battle zone, so everyone is continuously taking damage, including Bubba, who really needs to heal up. Onion Ring leaping on their way to the battle zone, about 60 shields and 30 health. Onion Ring staying low. Bravo finding a chance to revive their teammates. Charlie team doing the best they can to make a stand. They're trying to hold their position right here in the corner of the zone, which is an advantage that worked very well, but Standalone manages to win it the highest battle, but Charlie team, despite a one-player disadvantage, manages to defeat Bravo here in Metropolis. Nice. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to pretty much keep these matches going, so people might want to leave. I'm going to do my best to keep them even. Seems like I know everybody in here. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, but we're not going to. We're just going to play straight up. Like, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I want to stream this. Okay, let's look at these teams. So I will be in spectate mode. Yeah, you know, I don't want people at home, and see, the people at home can't hear you talk. So it's like boring for them. What's up, Cuddy? I'm streaming this, by the way, okay? All right, there's 4. Okay. All right, somebody's jumping out. Yeah. Yeah, I started streaming on TikTok a little bit, and I'm gonna start streaming on that more often because YouTube is kind of my educational channel. I do other stuff on it. So what I need to do is do Twitch. And so I got my Twitch account set up. I'm up probably within the next couple weeks. I'll be on Twitch. How do you make money? I want money. Oh, over years? What's the matter? Oh, hold on. Somebody. All right, let's wait for Sloshed. Ah. How do you end match? It says, oh, end match. All right, yeah. One guy was on a team all by himself, so and then it was 3 versus 4. Oh, it was 3 versus 3. I guess someone dropped out. Okay, well, we got Pooter Panda. Hopefully he stays, and then we will have 2 teams of 4. All right. Yeah, we had people join at the last second, so I didn't want one dude to be on his own team, you know? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. What team is that? What team are you on? Euphoria? Charlie. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm streaming this, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, and we're kind of, yeah, keeping it PG. All right, so it's only 4-on-4 in the Metro. This is going to be exciting because they're going to run into each other quick. I'm going to get in here so nobody can hurt me. I'm going to just go over to this side and just mess with the other team. Jaden, oh man, that was good. So Jaden battled me in the air. Jaden is not wasting any time. He charged in on all 4 Charlie team players at the exact same time, and the predictable happened. Here we are, one of our new players today, Euphoria. Okay, see, there should be some good action up here on top of the Metropolitan Center Tower. Standalone leaping down to take out Baki. Baki giving up his position, launching to the air to escape with some support, but Standalone manages to take Baki out. Euphoria on the Charlie team racing Standalone to the top of the tower, both of them with about 100 health. Euphoria now with 0 and Standalone with not much more. Bravo team looks like they got 3 players up. Charlie team's only got 2 of their 4 players up. Slosh on his way over to Charlie team. I think he wants to use this advantage to his advantage. But Bravo team's already got another player up, and Slosh is unable to even pull out their weapon before Euphoria ends his life with submachine gun fire. Bravo team is already down a player. I guess one of their teammates quit. But last game, the team that only had 3 beat the team that had 4. All right, Bubba on his way over here to the center tower at Metro, meeting up with a teammate at the top of the hill. Bravo team down at the lower position. Nick's pretty low health. They're at the nightclub. All 3 Bravo team members together. Pooter Panda is using this as a chance to attack Nick's. I'm streaming this, so I go into spectate mode, and then I stream the game, and then everybody else plays. So as soon as this game's over, you can play. If you have the same political views as me. Just kidding. All right, and Charlie team wipes out Bravo team. Not much of a challenge when you have 4 players and you're fighting 3. So hopefully nobody will quit this next game. We'll get another match going. Charlie team having the numbers advantage and made sure to stay together, keeping those 2 teams together. Okay, guys. Hey guys, I'm streaming this. Let me tell all the new people. Hey guys, I'm streaming this, by the way. And we keep this room kind of like PG-13. Okay, people are leaving. Okay, let's hack. All right, looks like we have an 8th player. Okay. All right, looks like people are getting invites from the people that they actually like. All right, so let's give it a second and see if we get another player to even it out. Sometimes waiting for a player to even it out makes means you lose players in the process. Math. Well, I'm not really teaching anything. Oh, you're streaming? Who's streaming? Canon? What's your stream? On Twitch? Okay. All right. In between next games, maybe I'll try and pull it up on my phone. That's cool. By the way, on my stream, nobody can hear the other people. What about you, Cannon? Can people hear me on your stream? Oh, okay. And you're playing on an Oculus? Is it the MetaQuest 3? Yes, I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I cannot get the voices to show up. Yeah. You can only... All right. All right, looks like we got 3 on 3 now. Oh, more people left. Okay. All right. Yeah, man, I guess people don't want to hang out, and people get invites and then they go. That's why I need to, like, set up a tournament or something. Who, me? No. I don't want anybody to leave. Oh, the box? I don't care about the box. If I want to leave, I ain't worried about the box. Here you go. So you're... Okay. Yeah, please. I mean, the room's open. Randos can join. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. They're probably in another room. Because a lot of them were sending me invites, but I'm like, dude, I'm trying to do my stream. And it's just difficult to get it together, I guess. Because, I can't expect people to just, do my stream. That's okay. You got to do what you got to do, buddy. All right. Well, I guess Okay, last ditch effort. Sure. Because you can hear it in my voice. I was about to literally say I give up. Yeah, I'll just join on Woodland in them, and then hopefully I can... I don't know. But I'm just saying if they're on. Oh, you know what? We have a group chat. Let me check the group chat and see if something's going on. Oh, I have a like on something I posted. Someone liked my reel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, so what do you guys think? Give me, like, and you're not, like, you can't hurt my feelings. I really just want to be successful at this. Like, do you think people will watch this? Like, me announcing? Yeah, okay, cool. So I'll just find out, just meet people and ask them? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, nobody has to subscribe. They can stay. They can stay even if they don't subscribe. Dude, you're good luck for me. All right. You guys want to just try a 3-player real quick while we're sitting here? No? Yeah? I said let's do oh, 2 people just joined. I was going to say let's do a 3 like 3 individual people, but all right. Oh, who did we lose? Oh, hold on. All right. If we get one more player, we'll start. What's up, Faith? How you guys doing? What's up, Waffle? Okay. Oh, Jesslyn, perfect. Hey, so I'm streaming this. I'm gonna die and then go into spectate mode, and then I'm just gonna watch people play. Well, we're gonna put it on Metro because it's only 3-on-3 right now. But oh, looks like. Oh, okay. YouTube. So Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What is up? Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. Teacher Danny VR. So. Okay. Let's get it started. So I know if you're watching the stream right now, and I know you were about to ask me if I stream on Twitch. I'm about to. I'm like super novice at this. So I stream on this a bunch. I'm going to stream a little bit more on TikTok, but yes, I am going to get a Twitch. I actually just got it. I named it. I set it up. I need to set it up with OBS. What? I didn't die? Ah, there was a sword right there, standalone. I was trying to point at the sword. I was going to see if you're trying to battle.
Supply drop deployed to fortress.
All right, here I go into spectate mode. We got 2 teams, Bravo and Charlie. Charlie dropping over near the airplane. Bravo closer to the center tower. Standalone. Hiding behind a trailer, shooting at a lower position. Now, the Charlie team's a little spread out, but it seems like they still got their angles covered. Jesslyn and Faith trying to find a kink in that armor. Waffles just dives in face first, takes out Hurricane Gamer and Kobe as well, leaving 3 Charlie team members down. Kiki80, the last player alive on Charlie team. I'm not going to really look at her too much more because in case somebody is streaming. Oh, I can't pick it up right now, but I'll call them right back in a minute because that is an important call. That's spam. That's the fam. Okay. Big fight down here. in one of the lower rooms, leaves only one Charlie team member alive, but only one Bravo team member dead. Bubba gets attacked by Faith, ending the game. And just like that, Bravo team wins. All right, maybe we'll mix up the teams this time. That's pretty good. All right. All right, guys, we're going to wait. I'll mix up the teams a little bit. Okay, I'll call her. I'll call her back in a minute. All right. Hey. Hey guys. Hey Justin, I keep meaning to catch up with you, but you know, every time I'm in here, you're on one side, I'm on the other. But when I'm not streaming, I just kind of wanted to follow up with you. Nothing deep, nothing heavy, just kind of like, you know, but that's all. But everything's good. Well, I'm streaming right now, so you know what I mean. So that's what really, and it's not even anything. It's not even anything big, yeah, urgent. Okay, cool. Here we go. Looks like we got 5-on-5 now. Let's get this thing going before. What's up? Good, man. Good. Okay. Thanks, Brushy. All right, let's see. Let me get this team together. Where am I? All right. Echo. Oh, that's me, Echo. Okay. So what? All right. All right, guys. Let's hang on for just a minute and see if we can get one more so we can get even teams. I keep looking at that one like that's, oh, how can we put that guy on? But that guy's, okay. Maybe we'll just have to do uneven teams. Let's see, Brushy Boy Gamer, Wizard, Jesslyn, Kobe versus Waffles, Bubba. No, I gotta switch this up. Okay, Bubba's on Bravo. There we go. All right, here we go. All right. Now we're going to play with the full-size map, but Bravo team's got a one-player advantage. Or one of those teams does.
Squad battle. Choose wants this match.
Ah, dang it, somebody just joined. Okay. Who's attacking me? All right, so now I can go into spectate mode, and here's where the real magic happens. All right, Alpha team dropping hot over at Frontier. Now they're going to have to keep it together because Bravo's got that one player advantage, having 6 to Alpha's 5. We already see some Alpha team members gliding high. Looks like they're shooting each other, just having some fun. There's no friendly fire on. Oh, look, they have matching outfits. I wonder if that's on purpose. Looks a pair of Alpha team players on their way over towards plains and zone. Maybe headed for that sandbox. But I'll tell you one thing, they are going to run into Bravo team pretty soon. Let's see, there's one Bravo team player in sandbox and 3 over at cemetery, at least. Yeah, 4 at cemetery. So this player over at sandbox is at somewhat of a disadvantage, but they're probably not expecting the Alpha team to charge in so quickly. Well, let's go see what their plan is. Waffles and Faith went straight from the drop all the way to look for the opponents, and they found them. Waffles using the FAL, Faith throwing in some support combat from the air. Both of them, we have a 2 attacking 4 situation. Waffles turns that into a 2 versus 3 situation. Now they're causing significant damage to the Bravo team as they charge in on them. Now there's only 2 Bravo team members left at the cemetery. Waffles and Faith both heading in pretty directly. They're getting ghosted by a Bravo team member, giving some info to them. And they're able to use it, but they don't have the heals to deal with the fight. Bubba doing a practical regrouping, but Faith does not want to let go. Faith is on their way for the kill and gets it. Waffles headed inside the church, checking out, gonna buy some items. We'll see. It looks like Cabot on the Bravo team is gonna play it safe, seeing as how they're the only one of 5 players alive. They're going to go far in the back behind the church and revive the rest of Bravo team. Hurricane Gamer still over at the tombstones at the church, giving information, hopefully feeding her teammates. I don't know who took Crazy Wizard out. The Crazy Wizard and Hurricane Gamer are now back over to heading to their team to get revived. And slowly but surely, one by one, the Bravo team comes back to life. And there they are. They got a full roster of 5 players. Faith doing a little bit of reflection over here on one of the mausoleums. Bravo team seems like they're going to interrupt her peace, most likely with some gunfire. Let's see what happens. Faith uses their faith and decides to dive in on some Bravo team members. Hurricane Gamer finds Faith. Faith hides in a tree, sets up some barriers, but is eventually overwhelmed by 2 different Bravo team members. Standalone backing up, doing a tactical regrouping with Kiki. Mr. Nobody flying in from the sandbox, launching a grenade launcher. Faith pushing in again on the exterior wall of the graveyard. Alpha team on the interior now, pushing the Bravo team back into the church. Bravo team only have 2 players standing right now, including Bubba, who's just in front of the rest of the Alpha team. They're charging in. They're really going for that attack. Bubba's doing one of my favorite moves, that's setting up walls behind you. But walls can't really help you that much when you are flying. Cabot, the final Bravo team member alive still. Let's see if the Alpha team manages to figure out where they are. We see that they're flying. They're doing some intel. They've got a view on some of the Bravo team members. All the Bravo team members made it away so far. Ooh, Hurricane Gamer and Jesslyn, though, are down, as well as Bubba, leaving Cabot and Crazy Wizard. Oh, just Crazy Wizard. Crazy Wizard, the last player alive, and loses with a 6-5 disadvantage. It was pretty clear. So, oh, somebody on Alpha Team quit? Who left Alpha Team? All right, here we go. That was now we got some more people. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, setting up the teams. Well, no one can hear you on my stream. Okay. Who said that? Stay alone? Okay. Okay. 2, 4. Okay. Okay, so you know what? Let's take a 1-minute break. Let me just address the people who just came to the room for the first time. What's up, dude? What's up, Mr. Nobody? You're not new, right? No. Video vegetable. Okay, well, I'm not gonna chase people down. What's up, Assassin? We're ooh. So I'm live streaming this. I die and then I go into spectate mode and then I just call out the play-by-plays. Oh, okay. So you get it. It's not real complicated. And if there's 19 players, 18. Okay, I'll start right now. Looks like we got 9v9. This is probably going to be a long match. It's probably going to be a lot of revives. You know, maybe I should have done...
Who wants this match?
Let's see, 18 divided by 4 is... See, we could do 3 teams of 6, but 2 teams show up on one side, and then they have to, like, fight each other right off the bat. Who did that? Who's firing? Who's firing at me? All right, they got me with the UMP, and now here I go over into spectate mode. Okay, remember. Oh, hold on, let me get the what's it called? The live stream going. I mean the comments going. Okay. All right, here we are. Alpha team already down a player. They only got 7 to the 9 on Bravo team.
Supply drop deploying to Metropolis.
Kiki on the Alpha team already sending out some fire to the enemy. Oh, God. I will definitely tell Bullseye you said hi. Hey, killer. Thanks for always, like, almost always being one of the first people to post, if not the first. Probably the most first person I've had. Kiki 80 going to catch up with their teammates as they were surprised by Crazy Wizard. Now, Crazy Wizard steals the revive, but still gets taken out while all of Alpha Team survives. Mr. Nobody came over to support. What a standalone. All right. Right, Mr. Nobody got that sword in hand, ready to go high speed. Crazy Wizard on the back, already with their team. I mean, they were really separated from their team. I don't know what Crazy Wizard wanted to do. You'll be in after this game.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
All right, Bravo team collecting over at the Metropolitan, getting themselves a care package. Looks like we have a sniper over here at the central building at Metropolitan. Cirrus Balloon attacking 2 Alpha team members who tried to invade Bravo team's territory. The same duo as last time that likes to charge in together. Half of that duo gets taken out, and then the other half, one on the top of the building and one on the bottom, leaving again only Bravo team members over at Metropolitan. Not sure if Alpha team's going to try and steal the revive. They might not even be aware that you can steal revives. Now, Alpha team on their way over. They're grouped well together. Faith hit with a rocket in the air, as well as several bullets, enough to put her on the ground. She's knocked, leaving only 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Alpha team members up. Hurricane Gamer looking for a good position to fire that foul. Uses Waffles as a target who's trying to hide up there on top of the billboard. Waffles gets a sniper ready, but can't even aim because they get taken out too quick. Another Alpha team member, Mr. Nobody, starts trying to attack Hurricane Gamer, staying in cover, firing just over it, and getting a little support from his teammate Faith. Takes out Hurricane Gamer. Alpha team getting ready to revive Hurricane Gamer, one of those people who did revive.
Shrinking in.
But
60 seconds.
She did. It was 3 versus 1, and they took her out. Let's see. Where's the action going to be next? Let me go. Where's the next fight going to be? Cirrus Balloon setting up a barrier. Getting ready to fire on the Alpha team. No more Bravo team members still standing over at Metropolitan. Alpha team did a very coordinated attack on them and are now squeezing their perimeter on Bravo team over at Summit, but Bravo team is digging their heels into the ground and maintaining their space and not backing off. Hurricane Gamer pays with her life. Cirrus Balloon and Cabot end up doing a tactical regrouping and have to retreat as far back as outside of the battle zone, while Faith and Mr. Nobody charge in. Faith takes out the Bravo team member, doesn't mind staying outside the battle zone, taking a little damage to get a whole lot of loot. And the Alpha team defeats the Bravo team despite having a 1-player disadvantage. 7 versus 8. Good match, everybody. And it didn't last too long. Look at that. Oh my God, that's like the biggest the ring's ever been. Usually takes forever. Forever. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how far I turned around. Look at that. All right. So, looks like we got... Yeah. How do you do that? How do you become a real shoutcaster? You got to do what on Discord? It's funny that you're a big fat pig and you sound like a big fat pig. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I know you're purposely like making all those noises. I don't want anybody to think I'm being mean. But nobody on my... Okay, yeah. So nobody on my stream can hear you, but I'm streaming this, by the way. And, you know, this is a pretty chill room. We try to keep it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. Let's mix this up. Okay, let's put these Charlie team members. See, people keep joining, and I don't know what to do. All right, I'm just splitting up the dude. What's up? Oh, like literally like watching this second? Probably just my sister is watching. Tell me about it. I wouldn't care if you were. I wouldn't care if you were. All right, here we go. All right. And I'm streaming this live Teacher Danny VR. Oh, well, you can see it on Teacher Danny VR. Big sewer rat dives in on the team. Oh, I didn't mean to be. Damn it.
Squad battle.
Nah.
3 squads this match.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so it looks like I messed up. I was supposed to put myself on my own team because, yeah, because I was going to shoutcast this, but all right. Now, do you guys want to just go get them? Where I just pinged over a metro? Everybody wants to go loot, and I'm like, dude, we could loot on the way. You're not going to not get loot on the way. That's my plan. Is Faith and Waffles on this team? Damn, because those two like to push. Faith and Waffles, that's like Batman and Batman. Yeah, they're coordinated. Right. Yeah, they were coordinated. All right. All right, who needs something? Okay, guns are useful. I wish I could.
Supply drop deploying to farmlands.
All right, but when we do get up to them, let's stay together. Now, I'm sure they have some sweat on their team pushing real hard too, so let's keep an eye out. Yada yada in the house.
2 squads
Somebody.
remaining.
All right, let's group up. All right, just tell me who to kill, and I'll do the killing part. I could. This live chat is too much. All right. Come on. All right, there we go. Okay, off to your right, sewer rat. What's that mean, hard scoping?
Teammate
Oh,
Battle zone is now shrinking.
okay, you know what? I got a
Teammate
rocket launcher.
down.
Where are they at? Okay, the
Supply
dude's
drop
moving.
deploying to planes.
Okay, I got 46 over here. 24. All right. Hey, let's move forward a little bit. Get into cover, you know, set up a little barrier, get to the next cover.
Teammate down.
Oh, Slash got me. Oh, no. Slash is on my team. Dragon Hunter got me. Thank you.
Teammate down.
shrinking in. 60 seconds.
All right, Big Sewer Rat and Lens Assassin are on their own.
Teammate
What's the status out there?
Teammate down.
All right, Big Sewer Rat, you want some backup?
Teammate down. Teammate down.
All right, Sewer Rat, you're on your own, buddy. I'm going with the team.
Teammate down.
Is there someone over here?
Teammate down.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun. All right, they might be doing it.
Teammate down.
Okay, let's not fight them right here. Let's get into some cover, and let's move up on them. Let's move up on them. Let's take their position. I got a grenade. Okay, we got standalone on blue. Oh, down here.
Teammate down.
Battle zone shrinking in.
Oh, I wanted to. Someone just revived behind us.
Teammate down. Teammate down.
Ah, right behind us, end game. Oh, I mean, Sarah's behind us. Kobe, turn around, turn around. Nice, thank you. All right, don't rev me. I'm gonna go to Assassin, so that way they won't know where I'm reviving. Oh, dude, it works good. The trick is to like get out of there. Okay, on our right side now. Come on. Yeah, let's res. Thank you.
Teammate down.
Where are they at, Assassin? Oh,
Teammate down. Teammate down.
ah. Well, that's it. All right, so I played a game. All right, let's see. I didn't notice if anybody came in or not. Let's see. Looks like we got someone joined us. Crush. Yeah, and just separating us on teams. Where's Teacher Danny? Nice. Lucatron's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, nobody quit, because that's the only way, you know, because it's 20 people in this game. Waiting for reservations. Oh. Oh. Okay, shooters on their own team. That was not on purpose, but Sarah. All right, I'll be on my own team. See, I don't want to really mess with people if I don't know them, because my friends know the deal. Okay, Lens took me out. Now I'm going to go into spectate mode. I feel bad because there's one guy all the way on his own team. Okay, I think we're going to do 4 teams next time. All right, Alpha team dropped hot over at Frontier. It looks like they have a very severe advantage over Bravo team. Bravo team had some players drop at the very end, and Shooter 89 was not placed on the correct team. So Shooter 89 is going to be on their own team, too. They can't group them up into Bravo. Bless you. So 9 players on Alpha, 7 players on Bravo. Let's go check out what... Oh, Shooter 69 doing what they can to survive on their own. Holding down the fort as long as they could. But Luke ended up taking them out, getting some support from Kiki, but I don't think they realized that Delta team was just one player. Hey, Shooter, can you hear me? Where's Shooter? Hey, Shooter, sorry about that. I'll put you on a team next time, okay? All right. Looks like Luke is checking out the truck stop. Gets that sword ready so that way you can run a little fast. No, that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this just so I can do the announcer. Well, then you gotta... I'm sorry, buddy. Turn your volume down. Lucatron. Ooh, gets into a head-to-head battle with Lens Assassin and narrowly escapes with his life. Lens Assassin down. More Alpha Team members coming to back them up. Tub right above Luke. Lens Assassin giving Tub the intel by ghosting him. but it was not enough intel to keep him alive. Luke takes out 2 Alpha Team members and decides that's enough good luck. He doesn't want to try it out. Decides to reroute. Looks like he's heading back to catch up with Bravo Team. All right. Lucatron just bought himself an AWP. Looks like he's going to be feeling pretty confident with this sniper rifle. Oh, and a whole bunch of healing shakes. Now it looks like there's actually Alpha Team members on their way over towards tower in front of planes, about to pass Summit. Just on either side of the truck stop. You can get on after this game. There's no way to get you in before. All right, Crush and Lucatron take each other out. Snuck onto what? You're allowed in this room. All right, Bravo Team did not try to steal the revive. As you know, the revive stealing is live right now. And it looks like Bravo Team is reluctant to give up their position, and the only reason that they're making any momentum is because the battle zone is shrinking down on them. Hurricane Gamers setting up barriers, trying to protect themselves and their teammates, get in a position to start fighting back against the Bravo Team. Hurricane Gamer going for their right flank.
Shrinking in 60 seconds.
Alpha Team members on top of the hill fighting Bravo. Bravo's in cover, not really able to shoot much back. What are you gonna ask me? Yeah, dude, stop telling me stuff. I don't want to know. I don't want to know things. Okay, thank you. Let's just talk about the game. All right. Akovic firing that AKM from across the construction site to one of the brown townhouses. Akovic and Hurricane Gamer diving into a room, taking a second of respite to heal up. Akovic fumbles a zone grenade and he places it right in front of himself. Tub Thumper attacking the Bravo Team, but losing his life as Tub Thumper takes him out. Bravo Team trying to hold up this superior position. I mean, they're already at a disadvantage player-wise, so I think they're just trying to play it safe. Now, at great cost, the Bravo Team did survive. It looks like the Bravo Team's got 5 players up. Alpha Team's got 4. Oh, and just as I say that, revive. Luke dives right in on the Alpha Team. Is now going to try and steal the revive. Doesn't manage to steal the revive. Oh, at the very last second, Lucatron does and kills the reviver. Crush 2020 down. Yeah, you can steal revives in this one. Alpha Team backing up as the zone and the Bravo Team both get a little bit more aggressive, closing in on them. Bravo Team taking a lot of fire. They are not going to see Alpha Team's back because Alpha Team is facing Bravo as they run away and fight. See how many, there's 1 Bravo Team member left. Looks like some Bravo Team members might try and steal a revive. Let's see, where is this Bravo Team? Oh, okay, Cirrus Balloon is the last person alive. And it's now getting these players up. Alpha Team and Bravo Team unable to get away with each other, and I don't think Alpha Team minds. Alpha Team is being very aggressive. Bravo Team trying to hold their position. Alpha Team doing better at a medium range than diving in, taking out Dragon Hunter with that strategy. Alpha Team staying just inside the battle zone to not take any damage. backing up with the battle zones, putting pressure on Bravo, trying to prevent them from running in too quickly. Lens Assassin just firing at everybody who's just revived. Clint Kurawasa taken out by Alpha Team. One Bravo Team member, Cirrus Balloon, flanks hard to the left. And another, oh, did you? Oh, is that what happened? Okay. Yeah, 6 to 9. Yeah, they got 9. So it's really unfair right now. Alpha Team just dominating, but as can be expected when you have 3 more players than the other team. So Bravo Team is just doing what they can to stay alive, which is not much. Alpha Team, an overwhelming force charging in on Bravo Team. The entirety of Bravo Team is either not or outside of the battle zone taking continuous damage. It did Cirrus Balloon. I think Cirrus Balloon is the one Bravo Team member that's in a safe place. Their anchor, if you will, to keep them alive if they all go down. Dragon Hunter trying to hold it down over at the sandbox. Yeah. No. They're taking damage. Akovic charges in on Lukatron. Standalone, the only Bravo Team member left. Not sure where he is, and I don't really want to find him because I don't want to. I don't want people stream sniping, but I see Bravo Team is way outside the battle zone. Alpha Team taking over the observatory as the rest of the map is enveloped outside the battle zone area. Dragon succumbing to wounds from outside of the battle zone. Many Bravo Team members scrambling, looking for sodas. I don't know if there's a store over here. There isn't. So they're probably looking for something that can heal them. Dogman does not find one and goes down along with Kurawasa. Cirrus Balloon manages to drink a soda, but the damage is so heavy, it's taking more than the soda can provide. Another Bravo Team member down. 3 Bravo Team members still alive. I mean, they're reviving each other along the way, and I guess when, you start out with heals. Oh, the damage from the zone is very high. I mean, it looks like it's taking like 16 at a time. Takes Clint down one more time, as well as Standalone. Lukatron, the only one alive to revive, and they are just doing a reviving daisy chain. Nobody picked up the banana. So Standalone, the savior of the team, goes down. Cirrus Balloon manages to get their health all the way up. Now they're actually getting some pressure from the other team. Cirrus Balloon, they must have drank 2 sodas, revives 2 of the Bravo Team members. Now, they are not just battling the outer zone. Now they have to battle the Alpha Team as they try to charge in. Alpha Team entering Bravo Team territory and taking them out. Akovic not scared to leave the battle zone if it means getting close to a win. Bravo Team scraping by. It looks like fate may have handed them a wild card because they are able to make it into the next zone. Finally, they're not going to have to try and survive outside the zone. But Alpha Team comes by to put the pressure on them to take them out. Lens Assassin charging on Standalone, taking him out outside the battle zone. Tub Thumper within a teammate's zone grenade and manages to kill the last Bravo Team member. Alpha Team defeats Bravo. Bravo only had 6 players to Alpha's 9. Not much you can do about that. They held on pretty good if you consider. What's up, dude? Just everyone wants to know why I'm laughing. Like one kid goes, my back hurts, and this other kid goes, mine doesn't. All right, so let's see. Let's get these rooms together. At school? What's up? Okay. Oh, okay. Man. You don't bother. That's okay, Hunter. You're good. Have fun, buddy. Live your life. Do what you got to do. You know, we're all just trying to do the best we can with what we got. What? What about your team? I'm on your team? Oh, thank you. Now we're gonna be on the same team. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Can we just mix it up a little bit? I want to keep them even. Here we go. We're doing 2 teams, guys. We're gonna do 4 teams. Oh, alpha team is a little stacked. Oh. I didn't mean to put myself in a team. All right, look, there's a team right next to us. There's 4 teams. I'm not dropping hot. I'm gonna go so we can stay alive. Yeah, you guys should take the pods.
Teammate down.
All right. Okay, so they are over at Metro. I don't know how many of them dropped there. Do you guys want to go to Metro and just go get them? There's lots of guns here in Farm. Oh, is someone at Farm? Is there an enemy at Farm? No. Everybody's got 5 players. Oh, you meant lost. Oh, you meant lost because they died. Oh, yeah, for sure we'll revive. Yeah, for sure I want to revive first. If anybody wants to watch this live, it's Teacher Danny VR.
The planes.
What? Okay. Well, you got... All right. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we're down to 4 players. And everybody else has full players, you can say, because it's 15. No, teammates right there. Jack, right in front of you. 2 in front of you.
Teammate down.
Nah. Well,
Is now shrinking. Force.
oh. Oh, I'm not gonna drink a soda. of the ring.
Warning, no help.
Well, I'm down. All right, on top of the house I'm at, I'm ghosting someone right here. Okay, they're backing up to this barn, but they're all together. Oh, and they're getting attacked by another team at least. Okay, they're charging in on Jesslyn. One's back here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now time for fun. All right, 3 teams still left in this exhibition match. Alpha team only with 1 player even alive. They are going for the revive, and it looks like they managed to find a place where the other teams don't notice them. Bravo team and Charlie team. Oh, Alpha and Delta team. I was on Charlie team. We are out. Killer B with no help. Dropping back, looking for some. Oh, are they outside of the battle zone? I didn't even realize. Everybody here is outside the battle zone. The battle zone is over here. Jesus Lover and Hurricane come out the back door of the lobby room building, but Hurricane Gamer gets taken down. Jesus Lover gets aggressive with Bubba, but gets taken out. Oliver Burrito taking over one of the light brown townhouses over at the corner of Metropolitan. Firing that CX-4. Oh no, he's got the M60. And he can just hold down and keep firing rounds. But he's also making himself a pretty strong target for the other team. However, they were unable to get much damage in. Bravo team revives to full roster. And Delta team right behind them in a coordinated position, like a 2-2-1 pattern. Oliver Burritos getting some gear over here at Defiance Park. Hurricane Gamer finding some cover over here at the townhouses at the suburban homes in Defiance. Delta team members getting aggressive, and Bravo holding on their ground. Jesus Lover manages to take out one of the Delta team members, Akovic. Akovic already back to get revived. 4 Delta team members all on the same roof, over across the street from Poppin' Chicken and the truck stop. Standalone on the ground, taking out the flanking Jesus Lover. Akovic inside the room takes out Jesus Lover, giving Delta the 1-player advantage. The clock tower is giving Oliver Burrito plenty of position to see enemies. Even when they're undercover, he goes over it. Oliver Burrito finding a lot of success, but now drawing some attention from Bubba's sniper rifle. Oliver Burrito goes right back to his position as soon as he can, but it looks like the battle zone is going to make him jump off of the tower. Bravo team grouped up together. Delta team, some of them are down. Some of them didn't move forward. Others did. Looked like there was only 1 alive, and now they're all revived. So a full Delta team and a full Bravo team. They both have 5 players. Let's watch the Bravo team charge in on them. Lens Assassin's got that sword ready. Dives out the window to support their teammate. Lens Assassin in the suburban homes over at Defiance reaches across the street, staying hidden from the Delta team, trying to get a flank. It's going to take a minute for him to get in that position, but if he does, it will be a very powerful one. Slosh holding up a high position over near the tower. No shields, but still feeling very confident, peeking up over the pals. All right. Bravo team going down. 3 Bravo team members alive. 4 Delta team. It looks like another Delta team member is gone down. And there's 3 Delta team members and 2 Bravo. Hurricane Gamer ghosting a Bravo. Oh no, Hurricane Gamer is with their teammate. It looks like they're drawing attack from the battle zone. They're about to get 3 revives. That was Tug Thumper's chance, but it would have been too close to call, really. So 4 Bravo team members in the house. Hurricane Gamer goes out the back door. Bravo team member Oliver Burrito decides to go on the offensive, switch it up, however, fails when Slosh takes him out, switching over to the SPR to attack the Bravo team. Taking out Jesus Lover from the air, Sloshed jumps up into the air, very bravely loses about 100 hit points worth of health. Lens Assassin making sure to apply that pressure to Delta. Don't make it too easy on them to push up. There's lots of things for them to get behind. Oliver Burrito, again, comes to the front line, trying to hold it down for Bravo, and he does as Tub Thumper tries to move in over their front line. Standalone now, playing it careful, staying in cover. I don't think Oliver Burritos realizes he's there. Standalone bringing attention from multiple attackers, including Cirrus Balloon, who launches a grenade over from the right flank. Akovic tossing a grenade, taking out a whole bunch of barriers in the process. Let's get a look at Bravo team's perspective. This is what it's like to play defense. When the Delta team is charging you in, Standalone is unable to survive attacking. Oliver Burrito still defending the cemetery, healing up quickly as he gets his revives ready. Delta team, it looks like Delta team's about to get revived as well. Hurricane Gamer using that M60, the build killer, trying to take out all those walls. Standalone and Delta team put up to protect themselves. Hurricane Gamer with a set of builds on their own. Cirrus Balloon decides to get aggressive, moves forward towards Delta team and pays for it with his life. Cirrus Balloon goes down, but Standalone falls victim to a rocket. We now got a 3-on-3 match. Bravo team doing a tactical regrouping so they can revive Delta as well. It looks like the outside of the battle zone isn't doing too much damage yet, but we are probably within a round from it taking away about 16 a second. Akovic and Tum Thumper and Slosh looking for their chance to go in. Akovic, Standalone providing support from the back. Akovic diving in. Oliver Burrito like 1 health away. Delta team sticking together, lose 1 player, dive over into the cemetery interior, taking out Lens Assassin while the last 4 Bravo members stay in the back getting revived just outside the battle zone. Standalone and Tub Thumper decide to stay aggressive. They are also outside the battle zone, just go ahead and pulling damage. Ooh, Tub Thumper gets taken out by a grenade. Standalone, I don't think he's aware how low his health is, ends up just going down because he's outside the zone. Bravo team is going to get the revive again. Oh, and they cannot survive out there outside the ring, and it looks like Bravo team went down. Yeah. That's not the closest person. That's the least furthest. All right, let's see. yeah, they kept reviving. Echo team. Okay, so where am I? Where am I? Make sure I'm on my own team. Yeah. Okay, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Okay. So let's get rid of this Echo team first. Oh, well, I get... Probably. Is it VR stuff? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, I don't know. I've never even heard of that. I never heard of a guy who does like jokes, practical jokes on his students. Yeah, no, that. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, standalone. All right. Yeah. No, that helps. That helps. All right. So standalone, I'm gonna put. And one of the Bravo team members, Hurricane Oliver, Cirrus, Lens, F. Standalone's on what team? Delta. Yeah, so that's why I gave the extra team to that one. All right. Yeah, and I'm gonna go into. Did I tell you I'm streaming this? All right. It looks like 2 teams of 4. One guy already fell to death. All right. Looks like only one of the other players are down. Hopefully everybody stayed. All 4 teams stayed. Let's see. Alpha team's got 5. Bravo team's got 4. Charlie team's got 5. And Delta team's got 4. Okay, well, let's see. I'm just trying to see these teams. All right. So it looks like the Delta and Charlie team got into a scrap before they even hit the ground. Charlie team decided to move over to revive their players. Delta team's only got 4, so there are 2 teams that have 5, so they're gonna have to be real careful. Looks like Sloshed is chasing after the Bravo team. Oh, this is Bravo and Delta. Okay, these 2 teams each have 4. So Bravo team has 4 and Delta has 4, and each have
Supply
all of
drop
their
deploying to
players up.
observatory.
Oliver Burrito takes out Slosh, trying to move in on his silo territory. Stein fam looking for an enemy and doesn't notice the Oliver Burrito just maneuvers above his head until Oliver Burrito kills him. Bubba already getting the paddles ready for their teammate Stein fam. Slosh hiding it out in the tree, waiting for their opportunity to strike. Jesus Lover tosses a grenade. Cirrus Balloon already backed up pretty far out of it. Oliver Burrito looking to retreat, but gets taken out by Bubba. Lens Assassin trying to hold their ground, not let the Delta team get too close, but the Delta team does not seem to be part of this plan as they keep inching in. Stein fam downright running in, pays with his life, but eventually Lens Assassin goes down. It was just overwhelmed by the entire Bravo team. Jesus Lover attacking Oliver Burrito. Oliver Burrito getting taken out by Sloshed, leaving only a few players. All right, here we go. What do we got? Delta.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
All right, Delta team's about to get one of their players up. Slosh still far ahead. Bravo team decided to do a tactical regrouping over at the middle tower. Looks like they're going to get the revives in there. Sloshed in a hurry to go find out what is going on. Is headed over towards Bravo. Bravo has yet to begin their revives. I don't know what they're waiting for. Somehow Slosh found Cirrus,
Supply drop deployed.
but even getting the drop on Cirrus was able to win that. Now he's going to steal the revive. Oliver Burrito falling down to the bottom of the tower, but staying alive, stealing a revive from the Bravo team. Another Delta team member getting in there, but Bravo team again becomes the victors with two Bravo team members up. It looks like they're just going to go for the revive again. I don't know if Delta team is going to try and sneak in on it. Looks like Slosh is trying. Oh no, Slosh went ahead and flew right outside the tower, decided to do it the smart way and go hang out with the rest of their team. And in the meanwhile, Alpha and Charlie have been duking it out over here at Observatory and Cemetery. It looks like Alpha's got the Observatory. Charlie is moving in on Observatory territory, but they are quite spread out. Boost Up is up forward, taking on the Delta team, or the Alpha team, but only Kiki's providing any support. Oh, Fish Scales, it looks like Fish Scales is charging in on Charlie. Kiki having to back up her position to escape a battle, a zone grenade. Luke using the AWP, firing it in rapid succession, trying to take out Jesslyn. Jesslyn makes it away with a sliver of health and already getting revived. Kiki 80 manages to dodge 3 of Luke's bullets. Luke relentless in his pursuit of getting a quick sniper shot in there. Fish Scales using a simpler tactic, just firing with a CX-4. Kiki finally falling victim to Luke's sniper rifle, just as Jesslyn did right after. Devo's going to go ahead and revive the 2 players. Luke was going to use that as his opportunity to charge in, but Boost Up messed up their plan by attacking him while he was in the air. Boost Up now getting jumped by the Alpha team, but at least it kept Alpha from charging in on the rest of Charlie. Charlie able to go revive without any pressure. Let's see if Alpha team decides to get a little closer. Looks like we got 1 player over here at Kingdom. Oh, Dogman with the sniper rifle. What's he got? He's got the AWP. Look, I mean, I can't even see who's who out here. I can tell you that Alpha team is over near those satellite dishes. And this must be Charlie team over here on top of the energy structures. So both Charlie and Alpha want to make this a ranged fight as of now anyway. Nobody's ready to push in on anyone else. Just see who can hit their shots. Lucatron finds, who was up there? Which player was that? Oh, Dogman, that's right. Dogman's on the Kingdom. Dogman over at Kingdom. Lucatron decides not to scrap with him, heads back over to Observatory to team up with his group. Alpha team now all together. Bus Up and Fish Scales having an alley fight with machine gun fire that Boost Up barely wins. A frag grenade misses the Charlie team. Alpha team pausing their attack while they revive their teammate. We now have 4 Alpha team members up and 5 Charlie team members. Fish Scales goes for a different view. Ooh. Lucatron gets another sniper kill. Fish Scales keeping most of his body within cover, trying to one-hand shoot around it. Boost Up waiting for their shields to revive. And looking for a better time to attack. Fish Scales decides now is the time to attack. And again, gets a brand new angle and starts firing that UMP one-handed over the wall with a little bit of a sneak. Robbie having to get into cover as Boost Up starts taking away some serious damage from him. A zone grenade blasting off right in front of Boost Up, but not affecting him. Looks like Robbie wants to get aggressive, start charging in on the Charlie team despite having no shield. Fish Scales moves in on Charlie as well, but then gets taken out by Bussup. Robbie and Bussup now right in front of each other. I don't think they realize how close they are. Devo looking at Robbie, trying to revive, doing everything he can to stop it, trying to shoot straight through those walls, those barriers. Manages to take out Robbie. Devo, with only a slight bit of health, decides to jump up in the air, but makes it away scot-free. Luke out with that AWP again, hoping that he can get some more kills. Bussup climbing up one of the structures to find the sniper on the satellite dish. Lukatron trying to use his amazing sniper skills to take out Bussup, but it's good old-fashioned backup that takes him out of position. Devo decides to start attacking in on Fish Scales, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Fish Scales is waiting at the door for the attack. Devo playing it safe and not diving in until he really knows what's around the door. Now his fellow Charlie team members probably communicating that where Fish Scales is, and they realize this is a good time to charge in. Alpha team grouping up. Lukatron getting on top of one of the energy structures, tossing out a pair of frag grenades, and then finishing off Devo with one of those sniper rifles. Bussup with only about 10 health. Lukatron looking for another sniper target. He sees Bussup. If he hits him, and he does, Bussup is down, leaving Dogman, the only Charlie team member still alive. Now, so Alpha and Charlie, now Bravo team's over here? Okay, yeah, that's right, because Bravo team was fighting Delta team. They dropped over there at Pioneer, at the Frontier. Where? Ah, okay, that's where Dogman is. So I don't know if the enemies know where Dogman is, but Dogman is still within the zone, so he can take his time up there. He's not going to receive any damage. His only hope is that the other teammates don't see him. It looks like the Bravo team is collecting themselves, trying to decide on an approach. They do not know that the Charlie team is right on top of them. But they do know that there's enemies in front and a care package that just dropped that Delta team member Steinfam goes for, but FSU used as a trap, hiding in the pine tree, taking out Steinfam perfectly. Olive Burrito firing some machine gun fire using the, what's he got there? Sounded like a CX-4. Oliver setting up a few barriers to make it a little bit more difficult for Delta team to attack. So all we're missing is, where's Bravo?
Okay, is now shrinking.
Charlie team. Is Charlie team up? Oh, Charlie team is up. So it looks like, yeah, we have all 4 teams here. Lukatron looking for some sniper targets, but most of them are behind a hill, except for unlucky Steinfarm, who's pulling a lot of sniper ammo out of Lukatron's rifle. Lucky for Steinfam, he gets away with enough health to survive, charges in on the care package, likely going for some heals. Lukatron moving forward on the ground, sword in hand, to make sure to get that high speed. Looking for a way to go sneak up on Slosh. Got that sniper rifle ready, and there just isn't an angle there, so he goes for a new position. He sees Jesus Lover, and Jesus Lover does not see him, but Fish Scale gives away Alpha's position by diving over the wall. Maybe they won't suspect Lukatron there. Lukatron doing a tactical regrouping, gathering around with other Alpha team members. Steinfam tries to show off with that rocket launcher in the air, but doesn't even get to pull the trigger. Meanwhile, Delta team is fully up. Charlie has 2 players, and Bravo has 2 players. And Alpha team has 2 players. Only one team. Oh, and Bravo team is knocked out. It looks like it's down to Alpha, Delta, and Charlie. Slosh, Jesus Lover, and Bubba setting up a slew of barriers, making their way to the next battle zone. Alpha team diving in right behind its border, trying to keep up with it. Jesus Lover using a pair of shotguns to take out some Alpha team members and getting some support from Delta, leaving 2 of the 4 Alpha team members down. Slosh getting that revive ready. Looks like Bubba is also getting a revive ready, so Slosh is going to go ahead and get on the defensive. Alpha team moving to a completely different position to go over to Lucatron. Delta team probably looking for the Alpha team right now. Unbeknownst to them, they have snuck away, but I don't think they care too much because they get the next battle zone. Alpha team battling it out with Charlie right at the corner of the zone. Dogman surviving. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Jesslyn charges in on Fish Scales to protect that battle zone. Fish Scales doesn't make zone, but goes ahead and takes them out. Lucatron finally making it within zone with still 3/4 of their health left. Fish Scales just trying to stay alive. Dual shotguns again. I wish I would have seen it. Jesus Lover use the Matadors. Jesus Lover getting taken out of the air, but Fusa losing his life to the battle zone. Just too much damage right now. Their players way outside that battle zone. I think, how many Delta players we got in the battle zone? Okay, we got Delta in the battle zone. No Charlie team members are in the battle zone, but they've all revived and they have that 1-player advantage. Delta team's down to 3 players. Charlie team cannot seem to get back in the battle zone. They are having to reroute and flank and make all kinds of decisions. Alpha team with the severe advantage. Well, not a severe advantage, but somewhat of an advantage considering they have 4 players. Bubba decides, I don't know, oh, Bubba's probably fixing their headset. Slosh knows that this game isn't going to come to them, so they're going to have to go to the game. Gets a little aggressive, picks up some red weapons, drops down to regroup with Delta team, and somehow manages to miss some machine gun fire that was in the air and stays alive. Alpha team again fully revived, but looks like Jesslyn stole the revive. Ends up taking out an Alpha team member, pays with her life, but now 2 Alpha team members here are down. Doesn't look like anyone's going to try to steal the revive this time. Busap charging over the hill, trying to take out a Delta team member. Alpha team waiting to try to steal a revive. Fish Scales hiding inside one of the garages. Coming out to attack Charlie team member Devo. UMP in hand. He finds targets everywhere. Fish Scales drop back into cover. Jesslyn trying to go around back. Fish Scales gets the drop on her, but Slosh again used those dual Matadors. But eventually, vengeance comes upon them in the form of Jesus Lover and Bubba. Delta team reviving, no revive stolen. Alpha team only 1 player up. It looks like Charlie team is just hanging out, waiting for the other 2 teams to come to them. They're just going to wait for one of these teams to lose and then use their 5-player advantage to come attack. At least that's what it seems. So we got 3 Delta players up. Jesus Lover again with the Matadors. Bubba trying to support from outside the room, runs into the battle zone, taking a bit of damage. Charlie finally makes their stand and gets on top of the hill. I mean, is that a 3rd party or a 4th party? It looks like Charlie actually decided to finally dive in. They really set up their timing and use their 5-player advantage to the best of their ability and take out the final Delta team. Or, yeah. Oh, thank you. Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. I'll be on Twitch soon. Merch. Anybody want to buy some merch? I'm kidding. I'm kidding with them. Dude, there's like 4 people watching maybe right now. All right. Okay. Thanks. I was just, we were doing a full, it was like 10 on 10 almost. But yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Okay, here, let me. Gosh, why so many teams? Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. Yeah, I should mention that. I'll get on Twitch soon. Thank you. Okay, which one has Delta has 6? All right, hopefully everybody gets to keep their 5 players. It looks like we have 4 5-player teams. Oh, 2 people just left. Just leave when you get there. Just leave. Just don't. All right. All right. Okay, I want to check the stream. That's why I was pulling up the. Well, you know what? I need to turn down the. It's something I've been needing to do. Turn down the sound effects volume. All right. Seems here we got Alpha. Oh, Charlie team. Charlie team still has a chance, though, even though they only got 3 players. Lucatron starting with the same strategy that they finished with last time. Using that AWP, staying in constant motion, looking for targets. Looks like Clyde wants to fire a couple shots back. Clyde is looking for his target. Little Squirt tries to use a rocket launcher, and 2 times it goes right over Lucatron's head. Third one actually hits the building, but not anywhere near Lucatron. Little Squirt peeking. Waiting to see if Lucatron will show his face long enough to get attacked. Oh, and he headshots Little Squirt. Little Squirt is down to about 30 heals. Already starting to heal up pretty quickly. And another rocket launcher strategy, courtesy of Clyde Namco. Lucatron decides to drop back and go outside the wall of the perimeter of the armory. A Charlie. Oh, there's no other Charlie team members there. Where's your teammates, buddy? Lucatron backing up, but Alpha Team getting aggressive, so Lucatron holds his ground with that AWP and some barriers. The long-distance fire has been a struggle for Luke in this regrouping, but they were able to snipe pretty closely. He's got the UMP outside the battle zone. Jesus Lover moving in, determined to get the kill. Jesus Lover with a severe advantage in regards to health. Jesus Lover uses the dual shotguns to close in on that range with flying, taking out Lucatron. Lucatron held on pretty well, considering they were alone the whole time. Okay, let's see. Where is everybody else? Let's see who's over here at the frontier. Frontier's got Bravo team members. You see 3 Bravo team members over at Frontier. Where is the rest of Charlie, or rest of Bravo? Let's see who's up here. Okay, Delta team seems to be over by the Metro. Oh, it looks like our teams are getting a little mixed up. Cirrus Balloon hiding. Maybe they got into a battle with Delta and is looking for a place to lay low for a minute. King Smith on top of one of the sky rises in Metropolitan. Looking last place they probably saw Cirrus. Just a little cardboard box guy. It's nice armor. All right. So 2 Delta team members over at Summit.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
It looks like Kingdom has found a new king. As Little Squirt takes out Slosh with the sniper rifle. Okay, Charlie team must be pretty spread out. They have not revived yet.
3 squads remaining.
Oh, and just like that, Charlie team is out. They did the best they could. They lost 2 players. Not much you can do about that. JS firing up at the windmill. 2 Alpha team members at the windmill.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
CX4 by Jesus Lover and AWP by Little Squirt high damage sniper rifle. I can't even tell if the other person's taking any damage. They're certainly not doing any damage to the Alpha team members over here. Little Squirt has an eagle eye and catches Baki, trying to make their way into farmlands. Baki deciding to use this as an opportunity to revive their teammate, bring them back up to a roster of 5, and the 3 remaining teams all have 5 players. Alpha team searching around planes, trying to see if there's any enemies. I feel like they're probably looted up pretty good. Because 2 people quit your team. As soon as the game started, 2 people quit your team. So everyone had 5, but you had 3. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it sucks. Where's Alpha team? Okay, Alpha team feeling very confident, much more spread out than they were before. Delta team trapped in between Bravo and Alpha. Kiki charging in, dual Uzis in hand, flying over to farmland, trying to attack Baki, and with some support from Cirrus Balloon, managed to get Baki back into cover. JS3 gets taken out. Baki surviving. Kiki wanting to get close up, but Cirrus Balloon doing the job with the SPR. I don't know if they hear that revive. Oh, they're on the same team. Oh, Baki gets revived, steals the revive at the last second, yet Bravo team members do not let him reverse that revive, and they go ahead and put him back into the Shadow Realm. Delta team covering the corner of the zone over near the tower, getting those revives ready, go back to their full roster of 5. FSU getting up at a tree, high position, also hidden. How do you do that? Is he holding on the thing? He must be holding on the wall.
Battle zone is now
With his
shrinking.
left hand? I don't get it. How do you do that? If you zoom in on him, it looks like he's moving, he's going right. Okay, I'm not going to zoom in on that. Let's see. Where's Delta Team? I'm gonna feature Delta Team for a little bit. King Smith making it through the haystacks and farmlands. Playing the floor is lava, not touching any grass, sneaking up on Kiki and Sloshed. Oh, but I don't think he realized he snuck up on them because he didn't even have a weapon out. He retreats into the barn. Slosh follows him in and takes him out. Leaving Delta Team with another downed player. Delta Team getting forced into the zone. Bravo as well. Alpha nowhere to be seen. Looks like they're just up there in Frontiers. Trying to play it safe. That's what, I think that's what, I can't remember which team did it last time, but that's basically what they did. Cirrus Balloon using the sniper rifle to take out Baki. The new zone about to settle up with a handful of Bravo and Delta Team members still outside pulling that damage.
60 seconds.
Alpha Team finally decides to engage, putting Bravo right in between the two teams. Sloshed is moving for a superior position, but finds himself left flanked over by the Alpha Team. He sets up a couple barriers and starts feeling a little bit more safe, looking for Delta Team members to shoot, or Alpha Team members. All right, Sloshed is being really tricky, trying to go for a side attack on Alpha.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
All right, Sloshed hiding under the white line that marks the next zone. Hey, how do I turn that off? I can't quiet them? All right, well. All right, Slosh waving. Are you stripe sneebing yourself? So Bravo trying to get the attention of the other team. Not sure what he's trying to communicate. Doesn't look like he's being as aggressive as he was earlier. What is Slosh doing? Okay, Bravo team just hanging out, letting Alpha and Delta go at it. Where's the fifth Bravo team member? Oh, right underneath Bravo team. Well, all three teams pretty much grouped up except for Delta. Delta has some positions vertically high or vertically low. The zone starts creeping up on the Alpha and the Delta teams and the Bravo team, forcing them to move back. Clyde has to come out of his cover. He gets taken out. More Alpha team members killed as Cirrus Balloon gets aggressive and goes behind enemy lines, charging into the Frontier. Cirrus Balloon taking constant damage while they're outside the battle zone. Leaping in, I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like they're going to go for the revive. They are likely not going to get into the ring themselves unless they have a soda. Looks like they're looking for a soda. Oh, and then eventually dies, not from bullets, but from overexposure in the battle zone. King Smith about to get forced off the top of that silo, attacking Alpha team members and Bravo alike. Alpha and Bravo all outside the battle zone. Delta the only team with players within the battle zone. Kiki just enters the battle zone in the nick of time with probably about 10 health. Oliver Burrito. Ooh, and then Kiki ends up losing her life anyway. Oliver Burrito goes to join up his Delta team members at the top of the Frontier Hill using the M60, just suppressing fire that managed to kill Money for Tats. Getting some resistance from Bravo team, switching over to his submachine gun. Cirrus Balloon with an elevated position, and Oliver Burrito manages to hold his ground, sending Cirrus Balloon back to go get revived. Lens Assassin, the next victim of Oliver Burrito, shooting through Assassin's barriers and eventually killing them. Oh, and we're down to, oh, Alpha team is down, so we're down to Bravo and Charlie now. Both, well, I don't know. All right, it looks like the entire Delta team is just outside the battle zone. Bus Up wants to break up this inevitable revive, but walks down an alley with a gang of Delta members in it. Cirrus Balloon comes to support, helps takes out Oliver Burrito. Lens Assassin comes in to lay down some suppressing fire, keeping Delta team from attacking their Bravo team members that are in good positions. Delta team doing all this fighting outside of the ring. King Smith succumbs to wounds, overexposure from being outside of the battle zone. Several Delta team members getting revived right now. Oh, but Cirrus Balloon stops it before it can happen, giving Bravo team the win. And I can't wait to see who's going to complain when we get into the live. It's never the team that won, is it? They always seem to be fine with it. All right. Oh, thanks. You can watch it on Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. Oh, if I would face the right direction. I'm always looking the wrong direction. All right. Okay, let's we're gonna take like 30 seconds here. Or 60 seconds. I'm gonna, oh, well, you know what? I got water right here. Let me just check how long this stream's been going. Oh, you know what? That's right. I can check the lobby. Room settings. What's the time on it? An hour. So I've been going just over 2 hours. Okay, so we'll make this the last one. All right, and let's just do 2 teams. Or 17. What an odd number. All right. Who's one of their best players on Bravo? Who's really good on Bravo? All right. All right, here we go. Right now. All right, so normally I would have broken up the teams since it was so many, but we were just trying to get this game off. This is going to be my last game. I really want to concentrate. Really want to. Oh, so everybody's taking the pods. Oh, except for one player. Who's this? All right, Luke got me with the the UMP. All right, so now we only have 2 teams. Bravo team dropped hot over at the observatory. Van Corp looking for gear. Already found an AKM. Good for that medium range, high damage. Very, very shaky fire. I struggle with the AKM. Thing's kind of hard to shoot straight. But if you do hit your target with that thing, ooh. Shoots fast and shoots strong.
To Defiance.
Bravo team over here at Kingdom, looting the castle. Kiki by the Pop 1 statue. Is that BJ or whatever his name is? I don't know. All right, why don't we go check on Alpha team?
Supply drop deploying to cemetery.
A care package at cemetery. Is anybody at cemetery? 1 player. That's great. Alpha team basically all the way over here at the metropolitan area. Oh, that is cool. Oh, I hope you're good. I want to get a clip of you doing something because you're a shark dude. All right, looks like Alpha team members feeling pretty confident. I mean, they can spread their wings, and considering there's only one other team, they don't have that much to look for. Bravo team down by 2 players. Bravo team has 8, Alpha team has 10. Lucatron attacking Bravo team members. Somebody's hidden up there. It's Oliver Burrito. Lucatron heading into Defiance Park, looking for more Alpha team members, but can only go so long without firing that AWP. That is his trusty weapon. Now he's going to snipe it out with Dogman. Both of them have a decent amount of cover. Both of them in positions that they can change, but Lucatron now forced to only use part of the cover, and he has no more cover because there were different angles. Alpha team did well at staying together there. Bravo team, Lucatron looks like they're gonna ghost. No, they're just gonna hang out. Okay, they're going back to their team, I think. Who are they firing at? Oh, Bus Up. Bus Up snuck up. All right, who's over here in the tower? More Alpha team members. Where are the closest Bravo team members? It looks like Dimps wants to charge in. Bravo team's going to really have to use teamwork to their advantage because they are down 2 players in total on the roster. Oliver Burrito being attacked from
60 seconds.
different angles. What's up, guys? Oliver Burrito gets in a cover, drinks a quick health pack, but not quick enough as Dimps comes up there and takes him out, but he manages to take Dimps with him. The windmill being controlled by Bravo team member JS3 Jet. Jet reloads that M60, but gets sniped over from the far right. Alpha team member Dingus Dongle preventing that machine gun fire that Jet was launching. Jet now switching over to a sniper rifle. Dingus still looking for a way to... Oh! And just... I mean, I'm telling you, that must have been a bullseye because he was in really good cover and he just one-shotted the Jet. And the Jet was just back here. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. This is probably gonna be my last game.
Supply drop deploying to Defiance.
I know, dude. It's been okay. If you want to, I'll stay one more game for you. But other than that, I've been doing this like a few hours. You know what I mean? Bus Up setting up some barriers to protect themselves, but not scared to continue in the fight. And with only a few hit points, manages to stay alive. But eventually gets taken out by Alpha Team member Hurricane Gamer from a distance. Bravo Team over at the corner at the tower, teaming up. Agent Danger, one of only 2 players alive on the Bravo Team. Bravo Team down to 6 players on their roster. They keep quitting. Oh, and the stolen revive. FSU steals the revive. Let's see if he's going to do it one more time. It looks, yeah, it looks like FSU is hanging out. I don't know who they're going to get to revive. Okay. I'll go for it. Yeah. Dogman chasing Bus Up, taking him out finally. Dogman almost unscathed. Alpha Team with a severe advantage right now. Only King Smith alive for the Bravo Team. Every Alpha Team member except for one is up. Where is this final Bravo Team member? I don't even know. Follow the ghosts. And you know what? I'm not going to try to find out because just in case anyone's scream sniping.
60 seconds.
You know, they already have a big enough disadvantage. Alpha Team, I mean, walking like a cavalry. They are just moving in a large group steadily, making their way into the next predicted battle zone. Because the people on the second team are so good. Just kidding, because like 9 people quit. It was like 9-9. It was like 9-9. Or 10-10 or 10-9 or something. I think it was 10-9. So I would have done like 4 teams, but people were in a rush and you know, people wanted to get the game started and people were leaving and coming. I was like, oh, I just got to get the game started. Okay. Well, that's what this is.
Battle zone is now
Well, okay. All right, Agent Danger tries to do a tactical regrouping with Kiki, but gets taken out right before she makes it in the door. Rob Dog trying to charge in from the back door, but Kiki 80 keeps herself alive and doesn't give him the same courtesy. Kiki using that UMP, but gets sideswiped by Hurricane Gamer. I mean, Bravo. Well, just follow the Bravo team where they're going, like the ghosts, because the ghosts are always going to it. So it looks like Alpha Team over by the Pop 1 store. They're headed in the right direction. I think they're doing a bit of predicting of where the next zone is going to be versus where the last time they saw their players. Makes a lot of sense that they would be over here. Dogman using that UMP, trying to group up with his teammates, but instead finding some enemies. Oliver Burrito goes to heal them up. The final 4 members of the Bravo team doing what they can to survive, basically spread completely apart. All of them are just running for their lives. Bus Up decided to charge on Alpha, but it was too many players at once. Agent Danger about to revive Bus Up. The entire Alpha team wandering, scurrying. Robbie all the way outside the battle zone. Oliver Burrito comes out of the gateway and gets attacked by 2 Bravo team members. Oh, but Stein fam with the rocket launcher takes out two Bravo team members at a row. Literally half of the team. So there's 2 more Bravo team members left. They're playing it safe with these revives. Bravo team over by the billboard, well within the center of the next battle zone. Alpha team is racing against the battle zone, though it's going at a decent pace that they can handle. Alpha team's entering the battle zone. See what Bravo strategy is. Consider they only have 4 players. King Smith dives in on the care package, but too many Alpha team members shoot at him to the point where not even barriers are going to help. FSU diving in with a slow glide, leaving himself open, but with that many players on your team, he feels very confident and takes out Agent Danger with the UMP from the air. Okay, Alpha team in search of the Bravo team members. They just revived. Looks like the battle zone is about to move over. And turns out Bravo team is literally the exact opposite area of the map that they were expecting them. Bravo team now getting enveloped within the outer battle zone area. Stein fam looking all over, trying to cover every corner. It looks like they finally found some targets. Bravo team is attacking. They have literally not even half as many players as the Alpha team. It's amazing that they've survived this long. Kiki using that sword to take out one of the Alpha team members, but then getting shot in the back by Oliver. And eventually the Bravo team succumbs to the inevitable, considering they had a 10-4 disadvantage. Yeah, 5 people quit. You guys didn't do bad. Well, they didn't know. But King, they didn't know. You know what I mean? They didn't know that you only had 4. Yeah. So it's, yeah. Feel bad, what are you gonna do? All right, everybody. I think I'm going to call that for my stream today. Oh, whoops. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. No, I'm just gonna turn off the stream. Oh, you know what? Let me turn off the stream real quick, and then I'm gonna start the match. Okay? Everybody, thanks for checking out my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I did my best to pay attention to make it interesting.